Hello, Donald. Thanks for setting your swing in the Golf Digest Challenge. My name is Mike Richards. I'm going to analyze your swing today. I think I saw in your little bio there thing, it says you hit a high draw and you're about a 2 handicap. Well, looking at grip and setup, you look pretty comfortable right there, so I wouldn't change any of that stuff. I drew a couple lines in here, and I'm going to redraw them. I want to just get this one a little bit better. It looks like you might be just giving me a little too much over tilt going on. Yes, I like to see some tilt. Might be just a hair too much. But here's what concerns me about your swing. It doesn't appear to be bad as far as how the club swings. What gets me is what I see going on here. To me, Donald, this looks like a little bit of a false turn going on. Almost like you're getting your weight trapped on that left hip. You're not really loaded back into your right thigh. It almost appears like your weight, if anything, is going a little bit more this direction. So now, to me, what's going to happen is you've got to do something strange in your downswing, and what we look at, I want you to watch your hip. See that little slide you do right there? You get to the top and you actually kind of slide forward. Now, what happens is, let me back this up, right now your left hip is out in front of the left knee. There's no ground support. There's no support from the feet upward. So you're kind of getting a little sloppy here. Now, as an example, I want to show you, I'm going to show you an iron swing, and this is kind of what I get my players working on. This is Brad Faxon. I want you to see what his left knee does. See, now his left knee stays out in front of the hip. Hopefully you can understand what I'm talking about. Your left knee is quite far out in front of your hip. Faxon gets that knee out there to support, to get that club kind of working down a little bit more. You've got a lot of lower body, and there are days you might time that out great and hit the ball just fine. Other days you might not time it so well, and you get a little bit left and a little bit right based on how you throw your hands at it. So, to me, you have a pretty good idea how to swing the golf club, but what I would really recommend you doing is tidying this up a little bit. And one thing I would do is I would put a shaft I would stick a shaft in the ground on the outside of your left foot and make it come vertically up. Now, when you swing the club back, you want to make sure that you don't get that space decreasing. Can you see how close your hip has gotten to that shaft? I'd like to see you get more about right to there. See, now your weight looks like it's getting closer to what we want. You're getting yourself loaded okay to there, but you don't continue the load process. So I'd really work on what your left hip does in your backswing to continue to move back into here and load that weight right on that right thigh. Now after that, I'd like to see you not hit this bar coming through. And I think you're going to see you're going to crash this bar right there. And you got to post up around that leg a little bit better. And I think if you do that, those two things, you're going to start seeing some distance you've not had, and as well as some good ball striking. Donald, hopefully this works. If you want to, send me another swing after you've worked on this for a little while, and I'm glad to look at it again. Thanks for sending your swing to the Golf Digest Challenge. I think you've got a pretty good idea what goes on. I just make your lower body a little bit more stable underneath you. Thanks again. Good luck.